Alright, how's it going, guys? This is Docu on March 16th, 2020. Basically, the stock market's been a little bit crazy, so I'm trading really tight. You see a couple of times that I'm countered, but I was waiting for a signal, and we can see the volume right now increase. So I know it's trying really hard to get to where it's at, and it's trying to reach a resistance level on the daily chart. And once it reaches there, or really close to it, that's when I know it's about to go. Alright, so I see it going, and I short, but my limit was too close to the price, so I had to eliminate that one, and I had 100 shares initially. So there was quite some slippage right there. And there you see me trying to short again. My limit price was too close, so I try again. And now I kind of ruined my average cost. But the thing is, I entered because it just passed up the previous 5 minute candle. You don't see it here because I'm looking at another chart, but this what we're seeing right here is the 1 minute chart. But there's still some ways to go according to that chart. So I know it's doing pretty good for itself. And I set a safety net of all 200 shares right at the ties. Hopefully it never goes there. In fact, I most likely would exit before that stop. That's just as for like extreme scenarios, like if the power outage or something like that, then at least I have a stop ready. The chart you see in the corner is SPY. I use the SPY as the wind, and right now, since because we're going through a crisis of the virus, the wind is really strong. So we're basically walking in a hurricane. And I eliminated my stop because I'm ready to exit as it reaches my blue line for the 5 minute 90 MA. Take out half, watching it get closer to the blue line. And if I see any resistance based on the wind, then I'm going to get out. There it is. This is BPMC. It's really close to, what is it, 80? But the thing is, it's already in that range on the daily chart. Everything I trade now has a daily resistance. So I know that there's a possibility that it can go. I'm seeing some extra volume in that area, so I shorted it, only 100 shares, because I'm trying to be as cautious as possible. I'm trying to get as many perfect trades, but this one looks like it's going to be a fade. It attempted to go a few minutes earlier, but it didn't go, and so I'm thinking it's going to go again. Now I'm watching the time and sales, and it looks like it's dipping down, and that's when I'm going to add. So add an extra 100 shares. Now a total of 200 shares. It doesn't sound like a lot, but the whole reason it's so very little because the repercussions of it not going the right way is going to be pretty bad. Oh man. That was not cool. I missed out on it. Now here's SPY actually helping me now. I'm eliminating my stops. Gonna take out half of my shares. Most of the time I'm either taking out some shares as it approaches the 9 EMA on the 5-minute chart, or some kind of support area on the chart. So I'm not going to take out unless I see a little bit of a reason to. If it dives too fast, in this case it was probably diving a little bit too fast for comfort. And there's another area where it's diving really fast, so I have to be a little bit cautious here, but I don't want to get out too early. A few minutes later, this is what we get. So just to go show that the wind is just unpredictable nowadays with all this with the SPY in the market. We just gotta take what we can get, and this is a really good example. It looked like it was gonna go, and it didn't go. But then again, there's always going to be the trade that goes all the way without you, but that's all hindsight. We just got to take what we have.
Of Moderna getting a little pop here at 24.73.
I'm 41.15.
WHO senior official said will take a change in mindset to overcome supply shortages such as protective equipment and test kits to fight the coronavirus. U.S.
over.
airline group says passenger airline industry needs $25 billion in grants to compensate for reduced liquidity.
HQY looks really good because we got that little green candle along with the extra volume, and it is reinforced by a daily chart. So 200 shares just based on the fact that everything right now is high risk. So I just don't want to take that kind of risk of putting more than I could. If it goes the wrong way, it could hurt. Huh? It didn't even touch it again. It didn't touch the bottom.
NETE, that element popping here on some line coming in, the Echo Tango Echo.
Okay, great. So yeah, I'm looking at DEI here. This is going to be a counter trade, but just because of how windy it is, not knowing how the SPY reacts, everything I trade is going to be like very, very extreme, and that's why obviously if I do counter trends, especially at this time. So you could just see as I clutter up all the candles that is going straight down. Now the question is how far down. So I'm not going to use the TradeNet chart because it's too primitive. So here's the Thinkorswim, and you can see the trend here at around the 2830 to 2850 area, how it touches a little bit here, all the way to here. Debbie, can you confirm that this is a good pivot area? The only issue right now is on the 15s. It is moving quicker and quicker. You can see how the candle's getting longer and longer. I just don't have the growth and volume. A little bit over here. Okay. On the 5s, this is beautiful. I was going faster and faster, but the volume is still not quite there, so I have to be very careful. In fact,
to a buy at Deutsche Bank.
Let me turn that off a little bit. Turn that lower.
That's Blueprint Medicine's getting upgrade to a buy at Deutsche Bank.
That's Charlie on Benzinga, so I'm gonna turn him off. Actually, I like him, so I'm gonna turn it as far down as I can. Okay. Thanks, David. So this is where I'm at right now. Everything I've been trading lately, and I haven't been on because I'm still a little
Prime
bit.
Minister Trudeau says Canada.
Charlie, it's too loud. Everything's a little bit too sketchy. So here's a volume spike right there. So the low is so I got pretty much 30 cents. 30 cents along with a 10-cent spread, so 40 cents. At 250 shares, it's $100 risk. So I'm just gonna go in and throw in 200 here. See if the SPY is with me. Yeah, SPY's with me. I feel like I'm a little late, but let's give it a shot. All right, So because of the spread, I'm already down $20, always in the losing side. So I'm gonna set my stop real tight at 28, 18 or 28.17. So, okay. If you guys have any questions, just type it down. I had to mute you all because you know, I don't know how many people are going to end up watching the stream, and I just can't have the distraction because it's just a little bit too intense nowadays. Sorry guys. Hope you don't mind. Hey guys, so literally, yeah, I'm actually walking in circles around the house because that's just how slow these trades are when it comes to the SPY. Everybody's so well. You'll see. I'll upload some of the videos, some clips of the previous trades, but it's been really choppy with me. I'm still comfortable enough to be able to trade, obviously, and trade heavy because I know the overall outcome is still going to be good, but um, but it gets moved around so much that it gets uncomfortable. So I have to walk in circles, coming back to my monitor just so I can give this trade time. I mean, nothing pops up like I would like it to, like this one for instance. So I almost have to use the 5-minute chart just to calm myself down. I wonder if you guys do the same thing. So at the moment, the 5-minute is near 2908, 2909, and according to Thinkorswim, I'm still outside the VWAP band. I can easily come up all the way up to here, I think. But you know, of course, I'm not going to hold my breath because SPY may push it down hard. See that all that volume on SPY right now pushing down? So just gotta just hope for the best, more or less. I hope that your trade is strong enough to be able to withstand this kind of pressure. And if it doesn't go, you know, it just doesn't go. That's just how it is. But the beauty of this compared to like a continuation is just this mere fact that this has a lot of resistance as it's pushing down. This one didn't quite have the volume that I wanted, but I feel like it's still gonna be okay. Okay, so again, DEI, looking at the 1 minute. Let's look at the 1 week. It's just right here. See how it just basically grazes over all these areas. So it's in the spot. It's in the zone. Could easily come up to 29, 26 if the SPY allows it to. That's great to hear. Thanks, Dan, for letting me know. There's 2 DMVs in the... Which one are you? Great. That's great, Dave. So I'm in DEI. Here's the SPY chart. I'm just hoping that the SPY doesn't push it too much. It already pushed it down a bit right here. You can see it's pushing down even harder. So as long as the chart, as long as the trade is able to fight against this kind of wind, then we're good. So again, I'm just gonna let this play out. I am seeking the 5 minute right now, which is 29. So basically 20 around 29, I'll be happy, you know. And I wouldn't blame any of y'all if you decide to get out, because look at the SPY right now, the way it's trying to push down. It gets scary. And I've seen, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the past week that the SPY could mess up all technicals. So technically this should go, but the wind will just blow it any which way it wants to. Okay, be right back. Where are you? Okay, I hear you. You're hiding on the floor? You see those horses?
Are they horses?
Those are miniature horses.
They're so cute.
They live a lot longer than dogs.
Do they go outside?
I think they are potty trained.
Maybe they're
Okay, so we're almost in that area now. And just watch SPY. I'm thinking I should be ready to get out because,
5,
yeah, just the way the market is, man. Okay, I'm done. Alright, so you see that it went down a lot. Trade Ideas informed me about MANH, and I'm noticing that there's a lot of volume as well and little movement. So I know that there's a lot of resistance down there. There's also a daily resistance, and quite possibly it can go. Okay, so I basically waited for a 5 minute trigger to enter. Um, I can't turn the volume on because I'm crunching on popcorn in this clip. But 200 shares just to keep my risk low. You can tell that the volume wasn't there, but it seems to just have that look. You know, it has a lot of volume cumulatively in that lower area, but not at that point. So I don't know if that's the exact area that it wants to go, but it just looks like it is based on the daily chart.
okay. EQR, has, BA. Where? PTCT SSNC. Burl. AYX VAG. PTCT SYY. GDDY MNTA. NJR CBRL. D. FRT. HIW. PTCT AXSM. AWI.
$35.34.